Specifically.
Post-interview. This will probably be a quick one. We like literally have a template for you in here and kind of explain like why you should be doing this. Biggest thing I want to touch on here is very generic to do this. Hey, really appreciate the time, appreciate the opportunity. Um, Enjoyed learning about you and the company. Looking forward to our conversation. I think one thing that you can add that might make you stand out a little bit more is add like a takeaway or two. Like, hey, one of my biggest takeaways was when you mentioned this. Excited to kind of implement that as I continually go through my sales career or whatever it is, whatever literally what your true biggest takeaway was. Talk about that in your post email. Shows that you're coachable, shows that you were listening, and hopefully you do have some good takeaways from some of these managers and leaders that you're interviewing with.
Your bonus points, if you can pinpoint, treat it like a sales process, right? If you could pinpoint the specific need that they have, like maybe their team dynamics is like people aren't going into the office and like it's like pulling teeth to try to get team get-togethers, right? You could be like, hey, like I was event chair, I was social chair, or I was rush chair at my fraternity or sorority. So I'm really good at rallying the troops, right? So if you have trouble trying to get everyone to build the morale, like I got you, right? So it like just be curious, and every manager will have some component that is missing. Maybe because that person got promoted and that person was like really good at the internal politics, like getting having good relationships with the other AEs or cross, or they have a good relationship with working with the other, like at LinkedIn, for instance. I was really good at collaborating with the San Francisco and Chicago and Toronto office. So I would proactively put together. So they want stories, right? So you could say, oh, maybe you uncovered during the interview process that, hey, I feel like our team kind of is like a lone wolf mentality. Like I would love for us to like be able to squeeze more value out of the greater org. So see what best practices that some of the other managers are doing, right? So you could proactively be like, oh, what I do is like once a month I'll put together a call where we all just share best practices, and then that way there's more knowledge sharing. So that way we're all learning from each other's mistakes. Like they love that stuff, right? So if you could do that, they'll help you stand out from the competition.
Love it. Love it.